now tuned into something super tight. Puffin' something sticky, nigga, I roll through the light. Need to hear something real just to get me through the night. I'm looking for them jackets cause I know they looking shy. Know I'ma get some game, tuned in with super tight, yeah. I get the low love from Big Bobo, from the front seat, not no photos.
Already, baby. Thank you again for tuning in to Super Tight TV. We back, up your back, going smack, smack, smack. We got your boy, your big dog, your big homie, the OG, Bobo Luciano in the house, and got my sexy ass, gorgeous wife, the real, the original, the only Jazzy that I know. You know what I'm talking about? Jazzy K is in the building.
Hey, y'all, it's your girl, Jazzy K. What's up?
Yeah, man, today we got a family member, man. Let me tell y'all this. This man got so much talent.
Man.
So much energy. I never seen him mad.
Me either.
Have you ever seen this guy's
energy.
I mean, his spirit is always on 1,000. You know what I mean? He goes by a lot of different monikers. Y'all might have heard of Alan Poe. Y'all might have heard of Verbalic. How you say it? Verbadelic.
Yeah.
It's my guy, Pikahsso, Alan Verbadelic. Yeah. Give it up for him, people.
What's up?
Represent that South Dallas. You know what I'm talking about?
South Dallas Griot.
Yeah.
That's what's up.
Yeah, he's got that Charlie Brown activity.
That's what's
see
up.
it.
I like it.
The hat.
The Puma. You can't see the Pumas on.
Yeah. Put him up. Wait a minute.
I have to get a shoe cam up
Put
in
him
here.
up. I mean, I know you're flexible. Go like this.
Yeah, there
Like
you
those school breakdancers.
I like it.
With the purple socks.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Verbadelic.
Yeah, we got to look like the beats and the snares around here.
Okay.
Yeah, man.
That's like a watered down version of the Parliament.
Yes.
I can't afford the diapers and the spaceships.
Yeah. Hey, goose my man Pikahsso mic up a little bit. I like to hear him grrr. So, there you go.
Like the Parliament, yeah. There you go.
Yeah, he in there now. So
Swimwear.
it's ladies first in my house.
Okay.
It's ladies first in my world.
That's
You know
good.
what
You
I'm
got
talking
daughters like I do.
about? Yes, and sisters. You know what I'm
I got a
talking
sister too.
about? I don't have nothing but sisters.
What up, Hanifa?
What's her name?
Hanifa. She got an Arabic name.
Hanifa.
Yeah.
Already.
nice.
What's up, sis?
Hanifa. I love her.
Already. You got a little daughter look just like you.
Everybody say that her name is Mercedio.
Man, you look like you. You know? And there she go. And
She
there
gonna like that.
What's her name? Mercedio?
Merced. I call her Mercedio.
Oh, that's lit.
She do look like me though.
That's lit.
Yeah, that's crazy.
And
That- genetics is no joke.
genetics
Man.
is really no joke.
He got one.
I got two.
Yeah.
I got two look like me.
Wow.
It's ridiculous.
Fish daughter look like him.
Man, don't she?
Yeah.
Ain't that? I think God do that for a reason.
Yeah.
So we won't have no doubts. It's
No
men.
doubts.
Okay.
Yeah, for real.
In case you're
That ain't-
doubting.
Yeah, that's mine.
Look
So-
at them toes.
Yeah, look at them toes. Look how your feet keep curled in. Boy, you
Look at
pigeon
my
toes.
baby nose.
Man, you pigeon toes like your daddy. So I kick it to the left. Let my wife do her thing.
All
Yes.
right, Pikahsso, thanks for joining us.
You welcome.
So, we always got to get up in there. We already see, you represent Lincoln.
But they don't
Lincoln.
know. They don't know what Lincoln is.
But for those who don't know,
Yeah.
tell us about yourself, where you from.
I'm from actually, to be honest with you, before I moved to South Dallas, I was born in like the area where Bishop College. I call it Bishop. That
Yes.
area, what you call it, like Singing Hill, Highland Hill? area?
Highland Hills.
I was in that area first.
Yes.
Then I moved like to Oak Cliff, like off Volga Street. You know, Volga and Garrison.
What?
I
Oh
used
my!
to live on
Yeah.
You about to make us start crying.
Yeah, I'm from that area, by Treasure City. We taking it before over by
Man,
Rudy's. Treasure
that's where I
City.
grew
Yes.
up.
The original Big T Bazaar.
Yes.
I got my ears pierced over there. Mama, I went out like this because I wasn't supposed to get it. I was sitting down.
That was the original Big T.
trying to hide it.
Yeah, Treasure City. I'm like this. My sister said, "Ooh,
That was the original
That
Big
was.
T.
That was the
I
original
forgot
Big
all
T.
about
That was.
I had to they had that Charlie Brown before this.
Now you talking about what Big T is now, but around on the
It was right
side.
across the street from Rudy's Fried Chicken.
Yeah.
Oh,
Treasure
oh,
City.
Oh, no, you talking about that? That was
Lancaster,
Keith's
I
Bazaar.
mean.
We call it Treasure
Whatever.
City and call
Yeah,
it that.
that was the
Yeah,
Keith's
it was
Bazaar.
Keith's
But first they called it
Yeah.
Treasure City, then
Yeah.
they called it that.
Yes,
Yeah.
I remember it was Treasure City.
Yeah,
Yes,
That's
yes,
that's all the black. Because Oak Cliff has a prominent history. That's why all the black people shot back then.
for sure, man.
Back then,
You had it was a doctor over there too. God, I can't
Yep.
think of his name.
The clinic.
The clinic was over
yeah.
there. Just the clinic.
Speaking of doctors,
Just the
if you
clinic
from
was
South
over there.
Dallas, I was talking about it. I got to say this on my mind. I know y'all been to Dr. Watts. You in South
Everybody
Dallas.
know Dr. Watts.
I was in South Dallas the other day. We was talking
Get
about
your
Dr.
penicillin
Watts.
shot.
I ain't never had no penicillin.
Yeah, clarify.
Yeah,
Well,
no.
let me tell you why.
Clarify, Pikahsso.
Well, people used to do that to hide the marijuana.
Yeah.
You know, you was finna go get you damn, I might be putting this business.
Dr. Watts dead, dog.
Oh, we good.
Rest in peace, Dr. Watts.
Rest in peace. Well,
Dr. Watts hooking the whole hood
I didn't
up.
want him to go to jail. You know, so I don't want to incriminate the man.
Yeah.
But yeah, he used to take care of the hood.
Yeah,
you know
he
what I'm
did.
talking about? Yeah,
But-
I guess the penicillin used to cover up the UA test.
Yeah, but
Shout out to Dr. Watts.
Dr. Watts. Everybody South Dallas know about Dr. Watts on Martin Luther Oakland Avenue first.
Yes.
Then before it became Martin Luther King,
Yes.
44 Oakland, that's the bus we used to ride.
Yes.
But answer your question, Jazz, I love it how we diverted there. I started off then, how I started rhyming. My mama.
No, we ain't talking. No, whoa,
No, you talking about where I'm from.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. I mean,
That's how it all started. Oh, when we get to that first?
No,
Okay,
yeah,
I hold back.
I mean, we got time. Because
Okay.
You running.
Okay, what you want answer again? I done got lost.
Talk about your parents or your sisters. You know,
How
talk
you
about
grew up.
how you grow up.
Okay, it's kind of like I was getting to the story, but
Yeah.
how I grew up I grew up on an eccentric household. My mama, in case you noticed, she passed away. Matter of fact, January 8th, 2000, saddest day of my life, 2021 in Atlanta.
Yes,
I get teary-eyed thinking about that, but my mama's the reason why I'm the way I am. She cultivated me. She was a erudite. A erudite, somebody that's intellectual, that's into college and collegiate and being smart.
Okay.
And she taught me how to learn and taught me Arabic and just taught me how to have worldly ways by traveling. We used to go to D.C. and travel with my stepdaddy. My stepdaddy, they were just very, not strict, but they were the kind of people that believe in letting your kids just experiment.
Yes.
Like my mama let me we lived all by Beckley Center and Oak Cliff, D. Hayes Street. Even though when that area, she just let him don't bother my son. He ain't bothering him. He maybe a little hyper a little bit. I mean, he get a little fidgety, but he don't, some people that in a school back then, they'll put you on something called Ritalin to calm you down. When I went to
They tried to hit you with that.
yeah, my mama say ain't nothing wrong with my son. You know how black women about their kid.
Yes.
I know him. He like you. That's why he's so excited.
Yeah.
So my mama was kind of like my protector, believe it or not. When she passed, a part of me passed with her.
I know it.
Oh my God. When my mama died, it's like when her spirit came out, I never seen nobody pass before.
Yeah.
That was a weird feeling. So it's like a part of me left. She's like part of my superpowers.
Yes.
So my mama, they were just very pious people. A pious person, somebody that's religious and have morals, ethics, and values.
Yes.
Which come by way of conceptual integration. So I don't pretend like I'm a fool. A lot of people think they don't know me very well. They kind of put off by me because I'm eccentric, but my mama created that. She had me watching Zoom, Sesame Street.
Yeah.
That's why I come
say
from.
Zoom.
Zoom, Zoom, I
Come on,
Zoom.
man.
Come on, give it a try.
You remember the No, that was the Electric Company. I'm thinking
Electric
like,
Company.
you remember the Electric
Morgan
was-
Freeman went on that. Morgan
Yes,
Freeman.
yes.
Spider-Man, he was the narrator.
I remember Zoom though.
Zoom. Lancelot Link, Secret Chimp.
Yeah.
Man, all them up there.
Oh
That's-
Lord, don't take him there.
Yeah, that's
we
what-
did this a couple of weeks ago.
Yeah, we did. I had to pull out the YouTube. I pull out the banana split.
Banana split.
Come on, man.
Oh my God, man, there's
Come on.
must
Come
fun.
I hit the Sigmund
La
and Sea
la la,
Monsters.
Sigmund, the Sea Monster,
Lord.
Johnny and Scott are friends.
Yeah.
My mama used to
Oh.
love me to watch that stuff.
Don't
Yes.
Picasso.
And
Yeah.
whether she realized it enough, I went to school called SS Connor, and I started learning like singing them with them Caucasian kids getting bust out there, and Martha Turner Riley and John B. Hood, and I went to all them schools and I listened to that.
John B. Hood.
I started mixing that stuff up. That's how I became so eccentric. My mama cultivated that.
How old were you when y'all moved to South Dallas?
I'd probably say about 15, 14, somewhere in that area. You know, I forgot.
Yes.
I know it's when I went to Martha Turner Riley. And I moved to South Dallas twice. We moved, we got some little money, and black people get money, moved to Cedar Hill and Lancaster.
Yeah.
We moved out there.
To the suburbs.
To the suburbs. That's when you had money. You moved to Cedar Hill, Lancaster, Duncanville.
Yeah, DeSoto.
DeSoto. My stepdaddy got a good job. We moved out there and we had then he lost it and we had to go back. So I say I moved to started off in Oak Cliff. Maceo Smith went there ninth.
Already.
And then I moved to South Dallas, I say about 14 to 15, somewhere in that range. I don't remember.
When you had the Maceo over there off of Ledbetter or the Maceo?
The old Dr. Breedlove.
Yeah.
The young man.
The Nolan Nestor's.
Nolan.
I'm going to tell you something. Dr. Donnie L. Breedlove.
Yes.
I know her well.
That's a living institution.
She was my principal in elementary school.
Wow.
Yes.
She used to be on that walkie-talkie.
She paddled me a couple times.
Young man, you could not get away from that lady. Let me say it like this. They don't make principals like her no more.
Yes.
She was a shrewd woman, and she knew everybody that belonged at that school. Like,
Yeah. We had some historical people that, just thinking about it, we had our vice principal, his name was Robert Townsend.
Robert Towns.
He was a player.
Okay.
Oh, he was a player, bro. Oh, everybody that's from Robert L. Thornton from my era, they know Robert Townsend
Wow.
was a player. And guess whose house he used to live on?
Who?
If I say Redbird Lane over by Adwell, who lived over there?
Snake?
No, it's somebody. Oh no, wait,
Oh.
somebody famous.
I don't know.
Johnny Taylor.
Oh wow.
He
You just told
lived
me
in
something
Johnny.
new.
He lived in Johnny Taylor's old house.
Wow.
Yes, right
Yeah,
there.
man.
He did. And
I
then-
love that Dallas history like that,
and
though.
then one of my teachers was the sister to Miss Peoples, Yarborough People.
Y'all brought people. I think she
Yeah.
went to Lancaster, one of them.
Yeah, so we had one of the sisters was our
Yeah.
teacher. Well, yeah, so we had a couple good.
Dallas got a rich history.
Yes, I'm just thinking about that as I'm talking.
Well, I have a question. So you mentioned going to John B. Hood. At what point were you in the Grove? What was it?
When I went to Hood,
Yeah.
believe it or not, I wasn't even living in the Grove. I've lived in the
really?
Grove by Shake Rather Than Roll when I was a baby.
Yes.
Okay.
Remember Shake Rather Roller Cup when you ride the go karts?
Mhm.
But when I went to John B. Hood, I lived in Dixon Circle, right across the street from Lee's grocery store, in that little apartment right there on the corner.
Yes.
I was living in Dixon Circle right there, right across the Lee's.
What's the name of them apartments? Was
Oh
that
my God, what's the name of the apartment?
Prince Hall?
No, they're right on the end, right by the train track.
Okay.
Right across the street from Lee's grocery store. I used to go and get them jungle juice.
Is that the only school you went to in Pleasant Grove, or did you?
I went to John B. Hood, but that's only because I lived in Dixon. They shipped us.
Yeah, because
Okay.
see, Dixon
Yeah.
was right there by
Yeah.
that bridge.
But
Okay,
yep,
I was about to ask
What that
my
CFR?
question about
yes, right there by the little train track.
Yeah, you go right there. Boom. You
They
in
consider
Pleasant
that
Grove.
Pleasant Grove.
Yes.
Yeah.
But I really,
You better not tell them boys in Dixon that.
yeah, they don't like that. But really, that's how when I went to school,
It's on the board.
they made us go to school out there.
Yeah, it's on the
And
board.
I was like, why am I going to school in Pleasant Grove when I live in South Dallas?
Yeah.
But that's what
It's close.
it's close, right on that borderline. It's like Pleasant Grove. I
You
know.
make a right and then
Yeah.
you're in Pleasant Grove.
You know your Dallas history. A lot of,
Yes.
and I know the young cats might get mad about that, but when we was coming up, we didn't have no choice.
Yeah, we had to drive around.
Yeah.
We had to go. If you wasn't scared, you drove
Yeah.
around.
Yeah.
So you moved to South Dallas. 14, 15.
Yeah.
How was that transition from Oak Cliff to South Dallas?
To be honest with you, when I first moved to South Dallas, I was kind of intimidated by South Dallas. A lot of people scared of that city,
Yes,
that
they
part
are.
of there.
They are.
I ain't gonna lie, I went to Lincoln. I'm on my first day walking to Lincoln.
Yeah.
Going out by Good Luck was still open back then.
Yeah.
Right there by the Grams Barbershop, they been playing the video games and all that. Right? I remember when Snake them did that video, that barbershop where they shot that.
Yeah,
I remember.
Traces,
I
yeah.
know where that. Mr. Blues was still open and
Yeah,
Reese's Record Shop. So my going to Oak Cliff, being a guy like me, I'm kind of, believe it or not, kind of a little timid a little bit, but my stepdaddy broke me out of that.
Yeah.
He said, "You too timid. Just stand on me, just show me how to do a little."
Good.
Oh yeah.
Tough me up a little bit because he can see that I was a little timid a little
Yeah.
bit, so he used to be up on me.
Yeah.
Because my mama, sometimes she was too protective of me.
I feel you.
And I had to break myself out of that.
I
But
feel you.
it was very intimidating living in South Dallas. That's back in the day when they had all the Jamaicans and stuff. A lot of people don't know that. They had the Yo Dogs and the Yo Trucks.
Yep.
That was very very intense for a eccentric hip hop guy like
What
me.
year was that?
86, 87, something like that.
Oh,
In
yeah.
that range like that. That's when
yeah.
they had Curtis, Blow,
Okay, this blow my dog.
Mac Vo, Devo X. I went to
What's
school
up,
with all
Devo?
them.
Yeah.
Devo X.
Yeah, what's up? My dog.
All of them. I mean, they was on Yo Records.
Yeah.
Destiny. They was some of the first
Destiny.
guys singing.
Yes,
Gary Harris. I went to school with all of them.
Destiny was the group that was on the Curtis Blow.
Oh my, yeah,
That was
Curtis Blow.
label,
I used to
yeah.
watch them shoot dice in front of Lincoln.
I read
They
it.
don't even know a little. I was so bad for they kind of forgot about me, but I was always there in the corner. DTR, Quentin Black, Quentin Banks.
Yes.
Quentin Banks.
Quentin Black. I got a
Shout
picture.
out Quentin Black.
If you go into Lincoln right now and go look in the office and see our class, you see me and Quentin in that other class picture.
Yeah.
Quentin has always been the way he is.
Yeah, talented.
Top notch MC, producer on that first guy, but on that 909, he lived in South Dallas. I think he lived by the Fair Park, kind of like the East Part. though.
Yes, yeah, right
Quentin
there on the
Banks.
side.
Yeah, Quentin, legend.
So when did the music bug bite you then?
We got to take that back, but that's a good question. My mom and them, like I said, they Muslims, and we went to go see the Honorable Elijah Muhammad speak. And
Wow.
kids in Washington D.C., that's how I started rapping. And kids, if they got a good spirit, they like your daughters. If they meet other kids and they just naturally link up.
Yes.
We went to go
especially my
see.
little one.
Yeah.
Do you remember what year that was?
84, 83, 84.
1984.
My mama took me to go see Imam Warfdeen Muhammad, may rest in peace, to go in D.C. And I seen this guy. He's like,
Yeah.
how you do that? That's what I asked him. On the way there, I'm listening to Fat Boys and Nucleus and Jam On It. I'm
yeah.
telling my age.
Oh, yeah,
Jam
yeah.
On It on the way
Oh,
on
yeah.
under the Walkmans. That's what we had back then.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah. When I get there, I said, this dude is doing what I heard on the radio. It's just like, that dude was like, I wish I'd have kept his name. but I don't remember his name. He said, "Hey man, I got a place. I know a place where the microphone is with an imam speaking." And I went up, but I didn't know what was going where the whole convention was. And they said, "Who did that?" That was me. And I fell in love. I fell in love with the hip hop. I go into Islamic convention in Washington, D.C. in '84. Matter of fact, I got a picture of me, my mom, and my sister in front of the White House with a jam box with a K104 stick on it. I'm sitting in front of it to show proof.
Yes.
So that's how I got rapping. I heard a dude do it like, wow, I thought there was only somebody like on TV.
Yeah.
I never, like, you know how we in Dallas?
Oh, yeah.
Like, wow, he can rap?
Yeah.
And that's when I stayed across the street from Nanette Lee.
Yeah.
On DeHaye Street. She
Shout
lived
out.
right across the street from me.
Shout out Nanette Lee.
Nanette Lee, she the one. That's how I got into. How I started getting popular. Nanette Lee really was a big part of it. She let me do the Skip Murphy morning show intro.
Yeah.
So I thank Nanette Lee, me and Jane from Irregasm. She let us do that. We was going to radio day. That's how I'm just trying to make a long story short as I possibly can.
No, take your time.
Okay. I don't want to jumble it all in, but that's how I got into rap. My mom and them, and how I started making my name. I'm from South Dallas. I'm from Oak Cliff, and I seen everybody being a certain way. I like, you know what? I got to stand out. So I started reading, like watching Albert and Costello, Three Stooges, people that's avant-garde. I started getting
Wow.
magicians. What's the name?
See?
Look, you know, all them like that. What's the people? They got the ventriloquists.
The brothers.
The ventriloquist?
Twin
Like,
brothers?
no.
Laurel and Hardy.
Not Laurel and Hardy. They two black guys.
Two black
Oh, I
guys.
Willie
know
and
what you're talking
Lester.
about. Yeah.
Oh.
Tyler and Lester, remember that?
Yes.
I started watching people like them. I started being even though I'm from the hood, I started being attracted to things that was kind of obtuse and things that's against the grain.
Yes.
Because even though I was eccentric, I still had that darkness in me, believe it or not. You can be from South Dallas, you can be all articulate as you want, but I still had it in me.
Yeah,
So
you still a nigga.
I'm trying not to curl.
Yeah.
I don't want to curl. I got to look on the face.
You saw it, huh?
Yeah, I
Thank
seen
you,
that look, but
Pikahsso.
I didn't cuss.
we was still a nigga, but I had to do what I took. So I started getting in eccentric and observing, like learning Chisholm Bop. That's a mathematical equation you can do about there with your numbers.
Yep.
I started doing anything that was intellectually inclined. And so I just got obsessed with it. I started teaching myself how to talk backwards, looking at every time I'm passing by numbers like 5, 10, 15, 20. My mind, that's how my mind worked. And I started seeing how much intellect I can obtain in my brain. I go to
I gotta ask you something.
what?
Why learn to talk backwards? You practicing for a sobriety test?
What was it?
I don't know, man. I just wanted to be that guy from a rough neighborhood. Like I lived in Oak Cliff, like with Darren Dudley and all them.
No, I just mean
Tyrone
like
Cook and
some
all them.
study behind it. Like
I'm just telling you why I
talking
did.
backwards, or you just
I just say I want to be
It was
different.
interesting. Yeah, just be different.
Just to be different, like I said, in a neighborhood like that. I said I wanted to be around all them. Like I said, this guy named Darren Dudley's lived by me. That dude had hands.
Yeah.
Darren, them Dudleys and Tyrone Cook and Curtis. What's the name? Curtis. They went to Holmes. I was like all over this city.
Yeah.
But I started like, them dudes are tough guys. I want to be around all these tough guys would be eccentric.
Yeah.
Around all these, all my cousins.
Yeah.
I want to be around all these gangsters, thugs, renegades, and be the only one that's talking the way I talk. I got a kick out of that.
Oh, yeah.
I'm being honest with you. Live around all them, you know how they
Oh, yeah,
be
yeah.
around them tough guys, but who
You like
relate.
Screech.
No.
You like Screech.
You Screech.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I can defend myself if I want to. I just,
quiet and screech.
I'm just.
you know what? I met Screech one time on the radio. Before he passed. That's crazy.
Wow.
I did it radio. I wish I could find that. I did a radio interview. Screech from Saved by the Bell.
Yeah.
He was high. That dude was on.
Post screech.
My kind of guy.
He passed away.
He never did get away from that screech persona.
It's kind of high. I mean, look, most people who play parts like that never really shake that. I mean, look at what's the boy from Family Matters?
Urkel.
Yes.
Yeah.
Jaleel White.
But he came in with Stefan too, so
Yeah,
he
but-
kind of.
But as he broken that mold, what has he done since then?
No,
Jaleel White, he's been in little.
What has he
sitcoms and
done?
stuff, but-
that's pretty much it. But you know what's
Yeah.
crazy?
Yeah.
Now y'all got me thinking about something. I'm kind of like, I guess I could be like a Screech or a Jaleel White.
Yes.
Because people always, even though I was part of all this stuff and Red Rum and all this stuff
Yes.
and PPT and all that, I still get typecasted a little bit. I did it to myself, but I'm like, I know constantly.
I can see.
But that's
it.
okay though.
Kind of strange a little bit. I'm really not that
But-
strange though.
but
in real life,
Pikahsso.
Huh.
Okay.
But that's why everybody love you.
Right.
Everybody say, man, that's Pikahsso. You know what I'm saying? That's the talent. We go to see a Pikahsso show.
Yeah.
We listen to Picasso's music to hear Picasso's music. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? If we want to hear
Somebody
NWA,
else.
yeah, we listen to NWA. You know, if I want to hear gangster, well, man, if I want to hear something intellectual and something I gotta, man, let me what that boy tripping? You know what I'm saying? We listen to Pikahsso.
Yeah, that's why I try to have like T.I. I try to have a high lexicon of words, lexicon like your verbal artillery.
Yes,
the lexicon. That's what it's called. And my mama taught me about the art of propagation. You got now to each one teach one.
Yes,
and I follow her teachings. Believe it or not, even though she's dead. I don't believe in really just messing with a lot of women and all that adultery stuff.
Yes.
Even though I went astray, a lot of people don't know that. They think I'm just this goofy, weird dude. But my mom and them, they almost like customatoed me.
Yeah.
They had me in learning Arabic and stuff, and me and my sister and praying. We were very disciplined. I never had pork.
Wow.
I really was supposed to have a baby out of wedlock, but I slipped up when I got a little older.
You never.
I thought I wasn't supposed to.
You never.
No, he's talking about pork.
I've never had pork in my life.
Never. Not even a pepperoni.
Well, if he was born Muslim, no.
I was born in it.
I'm asking him.
Well,
a lot of people get. I may have had. No, okay, if you had some candy corn, that's called pork byproduct, like gelatin and monoglycerides.
Okay. Yes.
But I'm talking about a pork chop, some ham hocks.
Some ham.
Oh no,
like some bacon.
It smelled good.
Yeah, don't it?
I used to date this girl named Keisha. She used to be cooking. Like,
What's your fine?
Oak Cliff. Remember, Oak Cliff had a fine women back there. Oak Cliff. Oak Cliff had all them Carter. Them girl went to Carter and Roosevelt.
Kimball.
Carter, Roosevelt, Kimball.
Yeah.
All of them. That's all the pretty women. She was cooking like.
Yeah.
Man, them pork chops smell good.
You said Kimball, right?
I never.
Yes, he did.
Kimball, Carter, Roosevelt.
Don't forget about Skyline.
I never met no women from Skyline.
Skyline had a plethora.
They did?
You like big words? A plethora.
It's a plethora.
Yes.
But when I use big words, I'm not doing it to hobnog. I'm doing it to really propagate. Like I said, I'm a quinquagenarian.
Oh.
That's somebody, and you're a quinquagenarian, somebody between the ages of 50 and 59. Okay. I try to evoke knowledge. My whole thing is like sometimes the pill is so bitter, they won't digest it. So I get it with my silliness, but once people like women meet me, you know what? You're not as silly and goofy as I thought you were.
No, you're kind of intelligent.
You're very smart. You're not as silly as I thought you were.
Yeah.
I thought you was a goofy dude. I'm not, and I'm not no fool. Yo,
yes.
I had women try to, I've been set, they think, oh, he'll suck, I'm gonna set him up. I'll go, I see him, who that car out there? I ain't finna go up in there. You see a random car?
Yeah.
No, I ain't no fool.
Yeah.
That's my stepdaddy, but I know I'm all over the place, man. But
but we love it. We love it. We love it, though.
Yeah, that's just how my mind worked, man. I just wanted to be a guy from the hood. From people say I know him, but I don't understand him, but I like him.
How'd you come up with the name Pikahsso?
That's a good question. Oh, my God. I had a homeboy named Eric Malone. He went to Lincoln High School with me. Okay. He used to read. He used to be more avant-garde than me, believe it or not. He was mentally advanced than I was at that particular juncture. And he used to read GQ magazine. He said, hey, man, you ever heard these artists named Van Gogh and Rembrandt and Picasso? I'm Van Gogh. Your name Picasso. And we want to have a whole clique of people named after painters. And he was Van Gogh. I said, Picasso? Who is that? Yeah. I don't know who that. I didn't even know who Picasso was. He gave it a name.
Yes.
He said, so I started studying him. I was like, wow, I like that. But a guy named Eric Malone, I went to school with. His name was Van Gogh. He went to Quentin Black, know him. Okay. GTR, all them South Dallas, they know Eric. Mm-hmm. So he the one gave me that name. If he see this, like Picasso gave me his credit. He always said, man, if I'd have known what I know now, I would have copyrighted you. With that. When I called myself Picasso, that name was like Picasso. And I just ran with it. And I'm a big proponent of phonetics, so I didn't like the way it was spelled originally.
Yes.
So I changed the phonetics up on it, and I spell it Pikahsso.
Yes.
Just so it won't be like the original Picasso.
Yes.
The white man or Italian, whatever he was.
You remember writing your first rap?
Oh, my God. Believe it or not, one of my first raps that I remember that got me noted, that I remember, I did a Christmas rap, and I'm Muslim. And I knew the art of opportunity. Opportunity, I got that at a young age.
I thought you was going to say I knew the ops. Tell the story. Do share.
I like you. I love interviewing y'all. It's so
ops. It's natural.
It's just so natural. It's like, hey, all y'all artists, y'all need to come check them out. It's so lovely. It's so pristine up in there and immaculate. I love it. But
thank you, Pikahsso.
Thank you, bro.
Y'all asking me? I done got lost in my thoughts.
You remember
your first song?
I was at Lincoln and I did a Christmas rap. And they asked me to do it, but my mama, mind you, we Muslim, we don't celebrate Christmas. But I said, this is my time. I'm bashful, but I got to let this out. I said, it's Christmas time in the neighborhood. If you want you some toys, you got to be good. Never fear. Every Happy New Year. I kind of bit the end on Run DMC. I ain't going to lie, but I said it in the whole crowd. Like,
Yeah.
Pikahsso was born now. That's when he really was born.
Yeah.
My stepdad and my mom and them, when I look about it, they were the incubators. And my sister, bless their heart, they didn't realize what they were doing. Even though I was dating this girl, I said, your mama realize what she done? I get goosebumps, but I date this chick. Your mama has no idea what she created. And she kind of passed on them, like Customato did to Mike Tyson.
Yes.
She don't know what he created. She had me reading all these philosophers and all this different stuff like that. And I don't think my mama realized it. So had me read, like, teach me the al-Fatiha, like, A'udhu billahi minash shaitanir rajim, bismillahir-rahmanir-rahim. I'm learning Arabic at a young age.
Yeah.
And she taught me just being smart in mathematics. And
Do you teach any of that to your daughter?
I need to.
Yeah, you do.
Yes, bro.
So I'm glad you said that.
Yeah, pass that on.
Don't pass on what you didn't have.
You know what you just said?
Look how she looked. Huh?
You know what you just said?
What?
Reach one.
Teach one.
Yeah.
Hey.
I'm glad you said that, Jazzy K. Because I was telling somebody the other day, James, my homeboy James, we still close. James said, Pikahsso. Shep.
Yeah, what's up,
Here you
Shep?
go. What up, James? I love you. I talked to him on the way here.
What's up, Shep?
But I was telling Jane all this knowledge. I would feel bad leaving the earth with this knowledge that I have here.
You gotta pass it.
It got to be passed on. I don't know how. That's like stuff like this. That's why I use words, but not to. I don't want to. I was raised by my grandmama and them, so I have a soft heart for old people. They taught me how to. When we used to shuck peas when grandma in Aberdeen, Mississippi, with my grandma. I'm a country boy at heart too, but I get nervous when you say that, Jazzy. I'm glad you brought that up because I need to pass that on.
You do.
I feel selfish sometimes.
Is she in Georgia or is she here?
My daughter?
Yes.
My daughter was in Georgia, and then she lived in Arlington. Now she in Carolina with her mama.
Okay.
And she was in Arlington. My daughter, like me, kind of do her own thing.
Yeah.
Even though she tried to fight.
Well,
Free spirit.
None of that matters now because there's Zoom and there's FaceTime.
Yeah.
And
Do your kids ever try to fight who they really are?
Come on now.
The inner Bobo, that inner Jazzy K, but it's them.
Yeah, I got my oldest.
Yeah, but that's who you are.
Yeah.
Just...
My oldest did.
But
I think she still fights it. But my young one, oh my God.
She full buck on embracing it.
Can you imagine? I mean, just think about it. Bobo and Jazzy K had a baby.
Wow.
Imagine that baby.
Wow.
She on 10 times 10.
But what I've always known about you, what I like about people like you and you yourself personally, I like a person that's just straightforward and direct. Yeah. No matter what it is, you're not sugarcoating. I'd rather a person be straight up and frank. They would call you being a very frank person. Yeah. That means people like that's cussing. I actually think them the most sincere people. Believe it or not, because they not trying to put on a airs, a facade.
Sometimes it's because they don't know any other words.
Well, what you mean cursing?
Now people that just kind of raw like you. Yeah, you gotta like you and
not that you.
I'm trying to think of people that got like I met Pimp C before in the studio. I've been in the studio with him before. I can tell that story too. But Pimp C was kind of rough, just to the point. Goo like that. Just
matter of fact, yeah.
And I'm like that. Fish is like that.
Exactly.
DJ Fish is like that.
Shout out to my brother.
Fish.
What's up, Fish?
Shout out to my brother.
I love DJ Fish.
Me too, man.
Who can hate Fish?
For real.
Okay.
But
that's somebody I get out of bed for.
I
love Fish.
For real. Big time.
Money, Waters, all of them. Family.
Oh, yeah. Big time family.
Money, Water. But anyway, well, I'm so lost again. Talking y'all like...
No, I get you. I get you
got
back.
off track talking about your daughter.
I need to give that knowledge. And that's the reason why I did the puppet. A lot of people think I'm doing that puppet to be silly, but I studied puppets. They help people in need, like in cancer patients and older people and senior citizens at home. It's a good way to implement the knowledge in kids. They'll take it. So that's why I did it.
Okay.
Like Lil Picky. That's why I came with it. Just try to do something a little different. Yeah. I don't want to be it's too much negativity in hip hop. So I try my best to stay away from anything negative and downgrading. Even though
you know what? The knowledge that you have and that you gain, young black kids need to hear that. So you need to find you a way to
and hopefully
you have the energy. I could see you passing on that knowledge to some kids.
And that's what I want to do.
You do like kids, right?
I love them.
Yeah.
Even though sometimes I've dated a few women like your kid.
Oh yeah,
okay.
Them kids. All right,
they worse than baby.
I dated this girl one time. Kid put some chocolate on my white jeans. You know, I like to dress. I like to look like the music. You see the I like, hey, you better get him.
You better get this little nigga.
He ain't that
about to bow this little reach and grab and get an elbow. Who said that?
I don't know who.
Come on, because you supposed to be my guy.
Random quizzes.
Reach and grab and get elbow.
You lost me, Bobo.
Chuck D, Public Enemy.
Ooh. Speaking of Chuck D, I got a Chuck D story. Chuck D, I opened up and he was so nice to me in D.C.
Wow.
Chuck D is the reason why I started wearing a P hat. When I was rocking in D.C. one time for Windy Day, I knew Windy Day. Before she got to deal with Cash Money, she used to call us from. She called us on the Red Rum and told us not to sign. We got to deal with Red Rum. She calling me personally on the phone. That's when people don't know that. Wendy Day.
She said, "Don't sign with Red Rum."
Don't sign with Mercury.
Oh,
she said that's an artist graveyard.
It is. Yeah,
that's what she told me. We had the distribution deal with Red Rum. Wendy Day. So shouts out to her. But
shout out.
But when I did the little thing, Chuck D was there and 3 times though. EST. I'm Greatest Man Alive. That's when I met Chuck D and Buckshot, Shorty, and all them Helter Skelter. We was out there in D.C. and I met Chuck D. I said, man, he had the P hat.
That's dope. That's
when I start rocking the P.
He in my top. He used to be in my top 5.
Chuck D dope.
Oh man,
and he got a good spirit.
I bet.
And he's a erudite too. Erudite. I want little kids. Jazzy K said that your kids look the word up.
Vocabularies. Look at that camera and tell them the word.
A erudite. That's somebody that's basically somebody that's inclined to that likes knowledge.
Yes.
Didactic is somebody that's inclined to teach. A didactic spirit, somebody that's inclined to teach. So
I think you got a little of both. You need to.
You've been sleeping on your didactic part.
On these gems. So you still like to read a lot?
I don't read like I used to. Everything on YouTube, so I've become mentally lazy a little bit.
Haven't we all?
I like to just get it through, like, hear the audibles.
Yeah.
But back in the day, we had to read, like...
Sometimes I like to just hold the book, though, but for the most part...
Encyclopedia Brown. I used to read, like, Pippi Longstocking. Remember?
Audible be coming through.
I used to read all them kind of books. Remember them books?
Come on, man.
Pippi Longstocking.
What's the other one? We just talked to the Hardy Boys.
Hardy Boys and Nancy Drew. What?
Come on, man.
He just said Hardy Boys and Nancy Drew Mystery.
Yeah, man.
We telling our age up in here.
Yeah, we should read all that. That boy said Pippi Longstocking.
Yeah.
I had to show
Villa Cooler. The studio up there, that's where they got that from. Pippi Longstocking.
Villa Cooler?
The studio in South Dallas.
Yeah, I've been there. Shout out to my guys, Finesse Kenny.
Kobe Savage and them be up there. Finesse Kenny and K-Rock and Ricky the Rapper.
Yeah. What's up, baby?
Villa Cooler, that's what Pippi Longstocking, that's what she had her place at when she was a kid. Her little orphanage. That's what they call it that.
I'm gonna have to.
Matter of fact, they studio is right where Erykah Badu lived, right by their studio. Erykah Badu used to play. I know that sound crazy. They play with us at the YMCA like kids.
Yes.
Before when she was Apples.
She
used to be at the Moreland South.
What happened to TJ, man?
Killer T. Oh my God.
Man, what happened to
man, you make me think of all these stories. Shouts out to Killer TJ and Apples. They was the first people signed to a label called Black Line Records with Ray Williams. He had a drive-in record label and Fresh Ones.
Oh, the Fresh Ones.
That's D-Man and B-Ski. D-Man the one brought that East Coast flavor to Dallas. I don't care what nobody say. D-Man and Rob's and Bad Boy Rob, the Fresh One. They were signed to
I remember the Fresh Ones.
Black Line. They got a 45. You flip it over. It was the Deaf ones, which is Erykah and TJ. You said TJ.
Yeah.
That's for female artists, man. You need to get her on here. Man, you got me goosebumps.
Yeah, where is she at?
She on Facebook. Tawana Austin.
Yeah. I'm
one of the first MC.
Apples and DJ.
Apples and DJ. They was on the Black Line Records and believe it or not, we was finna get, me and my homeboy Bernard Woods, Dr. Love, we was gonna get signed up, but I guess we wasn't popular enough. But that's how I got they 45. And I put it one time, Erica said, how you get that? I hit it on Twitter. She said, how you get that? I had that since I was a little kid. And Erica used to live around us in South Dallas. We went to Moreland Branch, which was the first time I seen Snake, Big Al, and Castle on the Rock at the they on Profile Record Jacket.
Yeah.
I kept passing by them as a kid so they can notice me. They was at the Moreland Branch, not Moreland Branch, the South Dallas YMCA.
Did they know?
Oh, behind X-Line. No, they didn't notice me. But they used to
for y'all who don't know, I'm explaining. We all talk fast. We talking like everybody know. Erykah Badu used to be. Yes, her rap name was Apples. So Apples that we're talking about is Erykah Badu. She was a bad MC.
She could rap.
Man, she could still rap.
That's what I knew her.
She could still rap. I heard her do something and she get the little 4 bars or something, 4, 6, 8 bars. Yeah.
Badu South Dallas, man.
She still got it. Yeah, she's straight hood. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, I remember Badu riding around in a little old car. No, matter of fact, I got an Erykah Badu movie that the world haven't seen.
Ooh,
I got it in my box.
And shout out Nay-Rock.
Nay-Rock.
Shout out to my homegirl Nay-Rock.
You know what's crazy? I didn't remember Nay-Rock when I was in South Dallas. Maybe she was too young.
You remember she used to come out of the radio station.
But I knew her when we was older though.
Oh yeah.
But as a kid,
I didn't meet her until she was older.
But I remember your sister Erykah, because Erykah used to be X-Line. Remember X-Line?
Yes.
And right behind it is the YMCA.
Oh yeah, I know.
Like right there on South on Pine Street, that area.
Pine, yes.
Yeah, Pine.
Yeah.
While we telling stories, why don't you tell us your Pimp C story?
Might as well.
Yeah, I want to say that. Hey,
give it.
I was in my time meeting Pimp C and Bun B. They was in a studio called the Dream Circle.
Oh yeah.
Over Oak Cliff, right behind Grandy's, and they was recording a song called "Acting Bad."
Everybody been over there.
With Cabal, D Style, rest in peace, and it was produced by Google and Carol Puncho.
What's up, Poncho?
And I met, and that's when Pimp C came in. Pimp C came in. He was kind of I know it's his thing, but he was kind of standoffish a little bit, kind of maybe a little mean a little bit, kind of like this.
Yeah,
like this. He would not bust one verse until they paid him his money.
Hey,
well, that's what it's about.
I know, but he the first person to show me don't rap until you get your funds.
Yes.
And then when he got the money, acting bad, nothing running. He started acting bad. He got in a rodeo rap. And he just loosened up after that. So that was I watched him and Bun B just rip, and Bun B, I mean, this nigga got skill. He a problem. And Bun B told me, man, I really wish RCA would have let us be in the commercial with when they had all the rappers being Voltron and all. He said that to me. I remember that. Bun B told me that in the lobby of Dream. See, man, I really wish that we were mad that they didn't let us be on a commercial with all the, like the Decepticons. They had all them famous, like like I was saying, Bun B, he was telling me, remember they had a commercial with Sprite? They had the Goody Mob, all them like Hero. Bun B said, man, I really wish you was been in that. I don't know why he told me that. I don't know if he remember that, but he told me that.
Well, he type of dude, he's kind of like you.
Yeah.
I'm telling me, in growing up.
Yeah.
An avid reader, kind of eclectic.
Yeah.
Yeah, Bun was different, bro. That's why he's highly, 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 highly intelligent, man.
His vocal intonations is very clear.
Oh,
the way he speaks, I'm like, wow.
Oh yeah.
I listen to I'm vocal intonation, your vocal tones, how he speaks and how he delivers his diction is very clear like this. Like, man, Bun, I said, Bun, be smart.
Very much so.
How he delivers his word. But I remember him telling me that, and just being in the studio when it was cool. My homeboy Lil Daddy told me he still got Pimp C lyrics. The ones he wrote for that.
Yeah, he left them.
He left them. He said, I still got them. He told me like a month ago, Lil Daddy from Redrum said, I still got them lyrics. So that was my story of being with Pimp C and Bun B in the studio. I got to actually send him, like, talk to Pimp C.
Yeah.
Pimp C was a little more serious than Bun B. He seemed like he was kind of,
he was the business.
like Bun B was just ready to rap. Pimp C, like, I ain't rapping till okay.
Yeah.
He did it real quick, acting back, did the hook, and they left. It was very quick.
And Gugu was there?
Gugu and Carol.
I'm trying to remember, was that before the time?
It was like 1999, because
Okay,
Cabal had their Walking Half Dead. Remember Cabal?
Okay, well, let me tell you what happened. Before that, we had gone down to y'all had the office downtown, right?
Yeah. Deep Ellum, yeah.
Yeah, at around the same time, right?
Yeah, we still had the office down there, yeah.
So one time we go down there, I'm surprised you wasn't there.
No, I wasn't there.
Money Waters was there.
Okay.
Shout out to Vidal. Vidal was there.
What's up, Vidal?
I was doing a song with Vidal.
Okay.
And Chad and Google got into it that time.
I heard about that.
Maybe that was the second time they saw each other.
Okay.
So I could see that being a little standoffish.
Okay. I was like, wow, Pimp C.
Yeah.
Okay. I wasn't there. I heard about that.
Yeah.
I heard about that. Everybody, I wasn't there, but I heard about that little incident.
Yeah, they had a little bump. You know, it wasn't nothing major.
Yeah.
It wasn't nothing with no money. Or
I can see that because Google, like Pimp C, like when he did the interview, I remember I was there. When he did the interview on your radio, a lot of people don't know that. I was there. All I had to do was a hoof, and I'd have been a part of history. Remember that?
Yeah,
you was there. I like, whoa. When he's going in on Skip, I like, whoa. Yeah. A lot of people don't know that. I'm like, what the? I ain't never heard nothing like that on the radio. He was doing that before 50 Cent and just going in on people.
The original.
The original.
Yeah, before Charleston and all, he was doing that. Like, ooh.
Yeah.
Pimp C was going like, it made my goosebumps. I'm like, I was there. Remember that? He called in. He said, Pikahsso, chill out, man. Pimp finna call out. Like, okay. I didn't even want to say nothing. Bobo like, something just told me don't say nothing. Bobo kind of was orchestrating the whole interview. He was the conductor. I just sit back and let it happen. Yeah. But I can see Pimp C and Gugu getting into it because Gugu's like a no nonsense kind of guy too. So I could see that. But Gugu and probably Pimp too, both under all that, they both got good hearts. Because going for Gugu, I would never got a chance to tour all over the country. They took me all over we had that deal Gugu and Redrum and Zero.
So tell me how you met Gugu. How did you meet that?
I met Gugu because me and James. We wanted to get in the music game, so we started passing out flyers like up there to Lakeside and stuff. Yeah. And Jimmy Porch, I don't know if you know a guy named Jimmy Porch, had Final Fridays.
That's Miss Cassie. We know Jimmy Porch.
Yeah, Jimmy Porch.
We know him very well.
If it wasn't for him, I was at that. He paid us some money to pass our flyer. We just want to get in the industry. Yeah. We was passing at Lakeside. He said, pass them out at Lakeside. He went to check. We did it, and I ran Zero. What's up, man? Zero ran up on y'all promote. Yeah, what's your name? Promotion? Game Type. We just said it. Game Type Promotion. He said, yo. Oh yeah, what's your name? Pikahsso, yo. He said, we got. How much you trying to do it for? We just made up a price. So he said, meet me down here at the studio. We went down to the studio. I see Gugu up in there. Yeah. I'm like, who is this? I never seen nobody. He said, what's your name, fool? Like, I don't even know him.
Yeah, he aggressive.
I said,
aggressive.
So, huh? Pikahsso, you rap? Yeah. Let me what you got. I said, I'm sick with my. Well, I forgot whatever rap I say. He said, put it on my album.
Dang.
It's just that quick.
Yeah.
I like, I don't even know him. I said, I already got that. He said, man, say, fool, you gonna put my album or what? I'm like, damn.
Sir, yes, sir.
I said, I got that. You know, back then them verse meant a lot.
Oh yeah.
I like, man, I got this verse. Somebody say, man, you gonna put my album what? So I do it. Next thing you know, I'm meeting with Kim Bahari and
Ernie Phillips,
Eric. You know, all of them. What's that?
Yo Records.
No, Yo Records. Midwest.
Well, that was Yo Records. Yeah.
Kim Bahari.
I know Kim.
Kim, that white boy. Kim Bahari was stripping and everybody. Cotton and Southwest Wholesale.
Yeah.
But I met Gugu through Zero. And Zero is how I met them. Me and Jane was promoting at Lakeside.
Okay.
And we met Zero, and Zero calls down the office to promote. And next thing you know, they started. I knew about computers. Zero, this little dude smart. I was
how Kim them got in the rap game?
How?
Nemesis.
Shouts, I didn't know that.
Yeah, that's how they got in.
I remember Yo Records though.
Well, Your Records came after the contract.
And that like PKO was down with them too, right?
Exactly.
Tony Jaye and all them.
I'm gonna tell you who else was down with him. Mac. You know who Mac is?
Devo?
No. Mac from No Limit, the one that went to jail.
He was?
Yeah, he was a little boy then.
I didn't know that. You just learned me something new.
Yeah, he was a little boy.
Okay, I didn't know that.
And Gregory D and
Manny Fresh.
Yes.
Oh, boy, you taking them back, boy.
Gregory D and Manny
He said
Fresh.
Gregory D and they was on RCA at one point.
They was on Your Records.
Then after they got a deal.
Yeah.
Cause I remember I had their vinyl one time.
Remember they had With the World?
Yep.
Yeah, that was on Your Records.
There's so much rich history.
Oh,
like
yeah.
Cottonmouth. I knew Cottonmouth before he was Cottonmouth. When I owned Cottonmouth. He had a group called Maximum Factor, Jesse Jess.
Yes.
He spells by Bonanza.
Yep.
He stayed behind on apartment by Bonanza. My homeboy Dion Dawson, I got someone I want you to meet, he can help you out. I went with Cotton.
Yep.
And I went over Cottonmouth house and he stayed behind Bonanza over there like by Toledo Road or by kind of like going to a Town East Mall.
Yes.
It's some apartments over behind them. I went over Cottonmouth house. I was young, probably like 17 to 18. My homeboy took me to the house. But Cotton don't remember that. Maybe he do. But I remember meeting Cottonmouth back then, though. So Cottonmouth was part of that very important part.
Oh, yes.
God, so much stuff in my brain. Talking to y'all, it's conjuring up all these. That's why I get a little nervous about hip-hop. That means I love it. That's love.
I love it too, bro.
It makes me get goose pimples.
Well, keep those goose pimples, because I have a question for you that might be kind of hard. Maybe not.
Okay.
Tell us your top 3 favorite songs of yours.
You got to go back.
Wow, my favorite 3 songs, like hip hop.
No,
your
songs.
Your
mine.
You've recorded.
Oh wow. Wow. The song that I like that started off, I think that really got me out there was like Boing. I hit a doorknob.
I remember Boing.
Boing. I hit the back of a doorstop. Yeah. And it made a little boing. I thought make a song about that. I'm just how my brain works. Yeah. But I know I had the whole crowd. Tony Knight let me perform that at rest in peace, Tony Knight. Jamie's. He let me perform Boing at Jamie's. Wow. Him and K-Rock. Rest in peace, Tony Knight. For real. Club legend around him, James Price and Keith and them. They were running it. They were running Keith.
They ran the city.
There was a triple vortex of Vortex.
Come on, man.
A triple vortex.
Come on, man.
A trifecta of club. They was there. James Price, Tony Knight, and Keith.
Lil Keith.
Little Keith, had kind of like.
That's my dog.
Don't take no mess. I remember them. But he let me perform Boing. I'm like, wow, they let me perform Boing. It's Crips, Bloods all up, and I'm performing Blood with Jamie. Boing. They're like, who is this little dude? Boing. You know me.
Yeah.
Boing. Who is it? Everybody, Boing. I say everybody did it. And then I say Verb. My song Verb. That got me real popular too. Like, but I never really crazy about it. It got me real popular just by word of mouth. I never really cared about the radio. I say Boing, Verb, and God, my last one, my most popular. Maybe if I was doing that PPT stuff. Yeah, PPT was a powerful entity with me. Probably frustrated. PPT was probably one of my most. We did the Dallas+Mark theme song. That's what I say.
Shout out to Heedy.
The Dallas Heedy. Not rest in peace. Let me take that back.
Whoa, for a shot, we're gonna.
Heedy is sick. Yes. Let me take that back. Heedy is sick. He got Parkinson's.
Yes.
He's very sick. You seen him at the thing?
Yeah. I took a picture.
But I love Tahiti. But him, Picnic, and Tahiti, that was my most powerful song, the Dallas+Mark theme song. Yeah. Thank you to, where's the camera? Thank you to Mark Cuban.
Yes.
Mark Cuban changed our life.
How did the PPT thing come? Because I remember that came about
2006.
Yeah, that was
my birthday, February 1st, 2006. I remember the exact day. I wrote it down.
We were still
still doing this. Yep.
Yeah, I remember.
Show up. Man. PPT, I think, and I'm not being arrogant, but I think PPT is single-handedly, for like far as like the underground artists, I think we're a very pivotal part of them eccentric, them eccentric underground artists. Yes. We made it possible. Guys like me, Picnic, and Tahiti.
Yes.
Man, I see so many guys following our little blueprint. That's what I say, the butterfly effect. You know, one little tree hit this limb and hit that limb and cause a tornado way over here.
Yes.
It's just, you each one, and you don't even realize your imprint. Like for instance, this Super Tight is it's like the butterfly effect of Pimp C.
Yes.
It's his fingerprints all over there. He's Super Tight.
Yes.
But I think PPT, we started on my birthday. I did a song called Verb. Well, remember we did it downtown, Really Red and Mark, Goo and all of we had the whole downtown in different colors. When I did it, I had no idea it was going to take off like that. And everybody said, who did the video? No, who did the beat? Picnic. Who did the vocals? Pikahsso. Who did the video? Tahiti. Y'all should be a group. At that particular time, TD and Picnic, they wasn't used to all that fan mail. I remember I was real popular back then. I was getting a whole lot of fan mail, whole tons of it. And email, they said, man, Pikahsso, we do a group. I don't know. I'm going to do my own thing. Yeah. On my birthday, hey, man, we got a group called PPT. You in it. February 1st, 2006. I never forget. I was finna go kick it with my girlfriend. I won't say her now. I was finna say her name. Woo, I was finna kick it with my girlfriend. Said, we got a group called PPT. You in it. I talked to a guy named Alan Cohen, a Jewish guy named Alan Cohen. He said, Pikahsso, about a week before that, I want you to do the Dallas+Maverick song. When I made the announcement by PPT, he said, hey, you think you can get, instead of you doing it, you think it'd be better if y'all two do it? I thought, don't be selfish, Pikahsso. That's the time when as artists, you got to be a businessman. Don't be selfish. Them little selfish acts can ruin your whole career. That's when you got to, being selfish can ruin your career.
Yes, it will.
I like, you know what, Pikahsso, you more powerful. But like Picnic said, I don't believe in plagiarism. We more powerful as a three, like a tripod. See that tripod?
Yes.
Without one of them legs going to fall over. Picnic used to always say that. That's his words. So when I did it, we did it, and the next thing you know, it just PPT hit this city. I don't know if y'all remember the PPT movement that hit this city like magic.
Oh yeah.
Man, we had no radio play. We do shows. There'd be so many people. We was on all of them, ESPN, Fox 4 News, all that stuff. Go and look online.
Oh yeah, I remember.
Yeah, Fox 4 News because of Mark Cuban. That's a video of me and Mark Cuban on I got online. Kiss 106, Billy the Kid, and the guy Kid Craddock. I met all them people. But it happened because I met a Jewish guy named Alan Cohen. Thank you, Alan Cohen. That dude
connect the dots.
He just helped me out. Meeting him, I didn't realize meeting him would do that. I didn't realize. You get back and think on that stuff like meeting this guy, Ned Lee. I had no idea that I'd be up there with Mark Cuban. We multi-billionaire.
Oh really?
Mark Cuban shot me at the game. Give me free Southwest airline tickets. Yeah. Mark Cuban.
Really?
So I thank Mark Cuban for that. I wish you can get him on here.
I just saw him on the Real Life Street Stars.
Oh, yeah. Mark Cuban is a down-to-earth dude. He changed my life. I don't care what nobody say.
Oh, really?
When I went upstairs, I was kind of like Pikahsso.
Yeah.
When I went downstairs, the day I met Mark Cuban, hey, you Pikahsso, that quick. He on ESPN. Pikahsso, I heard you on We're Rowdy, Loud and Proud. All them little white kids, they had making picnic rings. If I'd have known what I know now, I wish I had a power like a Kevin A or a James, remember?
Yeah.
Somebody that Kevin A know his business stuff,
yes,
whether people want to admit it or not. He's one of them early executives and they don't get enough credit in Dallas.
Exactly.
Kevin A, it just is what it is.
Shout out Kevin A.
Kevin A, a powerful bit. I always admired him from a distance. You know, James, good, powerful businessman like that. If I'd have had somebody like him, we could have got way more out of that. I think we didn't have the right people in our corner. It's all about having them ducks lined up. But shouts out, to answer your question, Boeing, Verb, and the PPT, that did it.
That's what's up.
That was just so much powerful. I think a lot of people don't thank God, but thank you, God, and thank you, Mark Cuban and Picnic in Tahiti. That's part of my history, man.
And I got a crazy question.
Yeah, what's up?
Because we did Redrum, we did PPT.
Yeah, Redrum.
I'm trying to go over all the big parts of your life. Yeah. Let's talk about the Dirty South Block Party.
Let's do it, man.
How did you get involved with the Dirty South Block Party?
I got in by you.
Oh.
That's real talk. Bobo, one day I'm sitting at the house, Bobo said Pikahsso, like he hit me up today. I get a little nervous. I still get nervous to this day. When anybody hit me up, even if I'm friends with him, because I know it's something good, but I don't know what it is. If Bobo hit me up, I says, Bobo, out of respect, I'm going to reply back. Yeah. You got to respect the people before. Yeah. Bobo a little older than me, so you have to you have to respect them. So Bobo called me, hey, Pikahsso, man, I like what you, I don't know how he knew it, but he said, I want you to come on and do history. Like, how did Bobo know I know my history? But he knew it. And that's before the internet. But he knew. I don't know how you knew that. I want to ask you that. How did you know I knew that? But you knew it.
I wanted you to be more like I forgot.
Like doing a history.
It was something you had done, and I had saw it. I said, man, then y'all had the orgasms.
Yep.
A lot of the artists was coming through.
Oh, my God.
And I said, man, we can use Pikahsso as like a producer to the show, give him a segment. And boom, 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 put one with the other, and it just...
He said orgasm. That's how we met Young Buck.
Yeah.
You know how many people that we helped out with their careers? The Millionaire,
Coming
Paul
through
Wall. I remember David Banner. All of them used to come through. Ludacris, Disturbing the Peace.
Yeah.
2 Chainz when he was Titty Boy.
Yes.
Tila.
Yes.
Oh man, I'm talking about little.
Which store was the best? The Redrum location.
Good question. That wound up being the best, but the hub. I think the Genesis store was the one in Forum 303 next to my daddy. My daddy had a black bookstore right next to that. Afro Awakenings.
Forum 303.
Six Flags, maybe Six Flags.
Mall. I thought y'all had one.
We had one in all of them. It's the one at Six Flags Mall.
Oh,
that was the original. That was like the Genesis beginning.
Okay,
that's probably the most powerful because that's what we met a lot of people. We sold a lot of. 50 Cent should give us a plaque. And Nelly, 50 Cent and Nelly for that Get Rich or Die Trying and that Nellyville, that Country Grammar, whatever album that is. Yeah. We sold some, and then there wasn't no. That's a weighted a double. A lot of people don't know that was a double weighted store. So your scan count for more. It was official store. You know,
that
people,
was a SoundScan store.
SoundScan store. A
lot of mom and pop stores back then were not SoundScan.
It wasn't SoundScan. Henry Bars.
Yes.
Oh, rest in peace to Greg from His City. He passed away.
What's up, Greg?
Greg passed away. So we know
the Mexican.
No, he a black guy.
Oh, what was the Mexican?
Not George Lopez in T-Town.
No, his name was Greg as well. Right down on Jefferson Street. Down
I know who you're talking about. I can't think his name.
Yes.
Cap. That was the retail was what? Cap and Ed and Cap and Bomb mixtapes. Diamond D.
Yes.
The retail.
Mr. Blues.
Mr. Blues.
Come on now.
Mr. Blues started our Starving Artist magazine.
Exactly.
I got to give Mr. Blues and his son probably Maurice Perry to do the Maurice Perry. That's Mr. Blues' son. Had the same Justin. Mm-hmm. He gave us our money to start our magazine. We interviewed Biggie, Craig Mack, and Outkast.
Starving Artists was serious.
Starving Artists. Matter of fact, we got UGK. Huh?
You and who?
Me, Aziz.
Slump
Master. James.
Slump Master.
Big Swiss.
I wanted you to say Aziz.
Aziz is a talented cat too.
I know he
Aziz is talented.
What's up, Aziz? You come through and holler at me, bro.
Aziz before his time. But we did Starving Artists. We interviewed
Slump
Biggie,
Master.
Slump. Biggie. Craig Mack. And I'm one of the first cats to freestyle with Andre 3000. Real talk, before Andre, I think my baby mama got mad at me and throw it. She used to watch that tape with me. That's back in the day on tape. But I was the first cat freestyle with Andre 3000. When he came to BMG with Vanessa Barrier, Billy Bowles, Billy Bowles, and Greg Powell. Rest in peace to Vanessa Barrier. They was the one brought
Billy Bowles the other day.
Billy Bowles, a very important part of this.
We live in the same area.
Y'all do?
Yeah. I saw him at the Chick-fil-A.
Billy Bowles, they used to be out there on that's when they had an office out there on 635.
Yeah.
About Highland Park. Greg Powell, all of them, that was a very important part. But Vanessa Barry, that's how I met all them Biggie and Outkast and Craig Mack. We didn't know who they were gonna be. Goo.
Yeah, it's going down, baby.
What up?
So answer that question because we got to wrap it up.
Okay, yeah. What was the question again?
The Dirty South Block Party.
I got on the Dirty South Block Party.
Give me a Dirty Block besides the PMC story. Give me a Dirty South Block Party story, and then you can.
Somebody called me one time, told me their name was Jabari, and that gorilla had just escaped. that gorilla had just escaped from the zoo. And we couldn't stop laughing. Remember? They got mad, man. That was the fun thing I liked. Man, it was so inappropriate,
wasn't it?
It was so inappropriate. But a gorilla had just escaped. His name was Jabari. But we laughing. We didn't mean no harm, but we were so uncouth and we were so raw and so.
Hey, let me tell you something.
We were just raw, man.
Not politically correct.
Not at all.
And that time we got in trouble with having them Pinkly Taurus commercials. Remember that? They tried to put us like on a little band, Dave Chaos. They got mad at us.
Oh, yeah.
We were just taking it all up your back.
Yeah, smack.
How much we could get away with? We was back there before the internet.
Yeah, Kane on in all on your chin, and we on your chin.
Put it on your mouth.
Your mouth, baby.
Skeet. Man, we were so raw.
We had fun.
Man, that was like an original White House on San Jacinto. You go there, it's not even there no more.
No.
She was there too. She a part of. Matter of fact, if you look at the last K-O-N pamphlet they ever sent out, we in there. I on an Echo. I know I on an Echo outfit. Remember?
Yes.
That last little pamphlet they sent out.
Well, you remember we had the honor of doing the very last show at the house.
That's history.
We was downstairs.
Yes.
Everybody was downstairs, chief in the
Bobo.
office.
Yeah, Bobo, I'm part of history because of you. That's the last broadcast at the old San Jacinto because of you. And the old White House.
It was beautiful.
San Jacinto.
We had a party in there. You remember?
Oh my God, that was so much fun.
Yeah, it was fun.
That old regular, it's all scary and like you finna fall through.
Yeah.
Matter of fact, in the We From Dallas, they talked about that. I don't
Acorn.
think they don't think they got into it good enough. How important that the K-O-N building was.
Oh no, that building they should have never tore that down.
Oh my God, that's history.
That was history.
That should be against the law to tear around. What they would call that like a monument. It's like a
landmark.
A landmark. There you go. A landmark.
Yes.
And people like you would be considered to be a living institution, like a living institution like a Harriet Tubman or Mary McLeod Bethune or Rosa Parks.
Please stop.
We are like, I'm serious.
Please stop.
Because the knowledge.
Say it again, Cosmo.
A living institution. You too.
Say it again, Cosmo.
Because you know too.
I like the way it sounds.
A living institution. That means you have a bevy of
I
knowledge.
like the way that shit sounds, Cosmo.
All right.
Yeah, man.
Give you shout outs, baby.
Hey, shouts out. I want to shout out to my mama. She can't hear me, but rest in peace to my mama who passed away January 8th.
She can't hear you, baby. She right here.
That my mom, it make me sad think, but shouts my stepdaddy, he in town right now. Shouts out to my stepdaddy, Salama, my brother Jabril, and my sister Hanifa, my daughter Merced, who I will propagate the knowledge of since Jazzy K told me to do that.
Yes.
I'm gonna do that. And shouts out to Lincoln
High School, the Tigers.
South Dallas,
South Dallas, baby.
Rest in peace to my homeboy Big Hub and everybody, just my mama and them, man.
Yeah.
And y'all, thank y'all for having me on here. Shouts out to Gugu. I see Gugu for giving me a shot, taking me on the road. Me and Gugu had some crazy moments on the road. That was some of the that was some of the craziest moments ever.
We finna find out.
I wish we'd have had them back. No, and then again, I'm glad we didn't have that back then.
Too many people with their
Zero and Pierre, Money Waters, Jalo, all of them, man.
Already, man. The whole Redrum clip. What about Antonio?
Tonio, shouts out to
Can't
Tonio.
forget about Tonio,
Big Tonio
baby.
on the beats.
Yes.
Big Tonio.
And Peanuts. And Jalo.
Jalo and Peanut and Show and there's a whole lot of V-Dog and J-Rock who's doing a song with Money Waters now.
Yes.
Just Epic. He was down. He used to rap. Now he's singing. He got the Country Girl.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
He was down with Redrum and
we love that.
Pierre got a liquor company now, by the way. Pierre from Redrum got a liquor company.
I need some of that.
Disbelief, I think.
I need some of that.
Lil Daddy,
I believe
Tiny, who else? Keitha, her daughter is like Asian doll. Keitha from Redrum.
What the fuck is Keitha?
Keitha, that's her daughter. I don't know what Keitha. What Keitha? You know Google? Oh, her daughter is Asian doll. A lot of people don't know that.
That's who that is?
Yep.
That's who she look like.
That's Keitha's daughter. We got some like old grandmama and
grandma. That's my girl on my...
Yeah. Keitha had them hands too. Keitha was known for throwing them bowls.
Yeah.
She looks.
That's my own girl.
Keitha. That's my daughter. When I seen her on Vlad TV, I said, I know that little girl.
Yeah, that's what she look like.
Yeah, she look like Keitha. Her mama can fight. I won't put no girl. Don't run up on her.
That's on my song. My name is Bobo.
You know Killer Keitha?
Man, come on. She was part of Rogue's life for a minute.
Sandman.
Yes.
Redrum.
Yes.
Speedy.
Yes.
Boy. We'll reminisce like with the family reunion. I gotta come back.
Hey, give me your handles, man.
Hit me up at Pikahsso.com at Pikahsso.com. Instagram, Pikahsso. Everywhere. Instagram, Facebook, Pikahsso. Just hit it up. You see the guy dressed from Charlie Brown. I'm always going crazy outfits.
Eccentric, but great guy.
Yeah. And I thank y'all.
Man, I thank you, man.
Thank you, Jazzy. I love you.
Man,
Absolutely.
you are a super tight guest, bro.
Yeah.
We appreciate you coming out, man.
Most definitely.
Verbadeli!
Know I'ma get some game tuned in with super tight, yeah. I get the low from Big Bobo, from the front seat, not no photos.